So obviously, I'm a little bit late to this conversation because fighting the bad guy virus. Um, I saw a thing on Facebook and I realized, you know what? I probably actually should add this to the vlog series because for those of you who don't know yet, um, notice how probably on my past videos you're able to see how many people like the video and how many people dislike the video. Now, for some reason, it's just you only see how many people like the video and nobody sees how dislike. So, this came out about 2 weeks ago, I think. Let me double check the time bit here. Okay. Anyway, this storm kicked off about 2 weeks ago. Obviously, I was kind of busy with work in real life to actually jump on and make a proper video reacting to this. So, um, I'd figured if you haven't seen it yet, we can watch it together, or if you have seen it and you're curious on my thoughts on it, well, now's a good time. This guy got 3 minutes. I got more than 3 minutes to pick apart and see what YouTube actually has to say now. Here we go.
A while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not, if it's a helpful tutorial or not, or
Exactly. So why would you mess with something that's already broken? Oh wait, it's YouTube.
if what a creator is saying in their video is generally agreed with or not. But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator, and you may not have either. Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator.
What? What? The researchers are saying that people are playing a game with the dislike button? Okay. I doubt it'll have to do with anything related to Kathleen Kennedy and Star Wars or any blunders 40 Games Workshop has been making with 40K. No. People are using it as a fucking game. Are you serious? Oh my god. Is there going to be okay. I'm okay.
Or what they stand for. That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice. So, earlier in 2021, YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across the platform.
Okay. Coordinated dislike attacks. Okay, there's a problem with that phrase alone right there. That drives me up the walls. It's oh we gotta stop coordinated assault on dislikes. Listen, it's the internet. Everybody's gonna make fun of whatever you put out on the internet. People are gonna make fun of it. People are gonna downvote it, sometimes out of spite. But you just gotta accept that fact, no matter what you do on the internet, whether small time vlogs or something big like oh I don't know anything Angry Joe does or something. It's just it's still oh I I can't understand logic. Okay, I can understand it, but I can't understand it. If that makes sense. I'm interrupting this guy. Let's see what else he had before I start taking this thing apart here.
And after analysis, they did see a reduction. So, the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private. You can still
There's still a lot with that problem right there. Okay, there's a whole can of worms. What's wrong with that right there? Like, numbers are going to be private, Those are going to be okay. So if you need a tutorial to get past a video game level or to do a car repair, and you're trying to figure out how to do it properly, you want the it's natural to go to the first. It's natural to go right here, but the problem it 20 fucking k. Get out of here. Um, but just if if whatever you're doing, if you need information and you don't actually see the numbers on the video on the thing, you're literally robbing your customer base of free speech. When this gentleman here, I assume he's a good guy. Um, I when YouTube's main whole thing is, like he said, free speech. So what exactly are you just telling everybody to shut up, YouTube? Because if that's the case, just turn comments off all videos, and then that'll just be the clear signal to everybody. Okay, we could abandon ship on YouTube. You know.
Still dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations, but you won't be able to see the dislike count. Only the creator can find it on the back end if they want. Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, without a public dislike count, how can viewers
That we saw from the initial experiment. Okay, no, this guy is actually on the team. Oh man, I feel bad that. Oh man, I really feel bad for him now. He drew the short straw in terms of, okay, who is going to stand in front of the camera and actually handle the main. So this guy right here, he doesn't seem to be the main guy pulling the strings. He seems to be just one of the guys that's trying to make the machine run. So great. Okay. God.
tell if a video is worth watching? Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, they didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not. In other words, it didn't really matter if a video had a lot of dislikes or not, they still watched. Next.
Actually, it does matter quite a lot. I mean, how many how many videos are there of, hey, let's see YouTube's worst videos ever, you know? I mean, how often do people get their buddies together at, like, watching bad videos is a hobby. Like, purposely seeking out bad videos is a hobby. Ask movie critics of any type, you know? So it actually does matter quite a lot. But no, never mind. We're not seeing any of the data. We're not seeing any of the numbers so far. So what can we know? What can we know?
Next common question. If creators can still see the dislike count on the back end, how's that any different? They can see it if they look for it inside Studio Analytics under the Engagement tab. But overall, it's much less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if the count isn't visible to the public. And one
It's less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if, okay, like I said again, you make anything online, it's it's going to be ripped apart no matter how good you do it. I mean, you could shoot like a little vlog video out like this. It's probably not going to get too much traction, but it's I still expect people to be making fun of my videos just because I'm literally all these videos I've been putting on so far has been just straight from the camera phone. All right? Like, it matters quite a lot still, YouTube. You do it matters way too much for, cuz okay, so let's say somehow this gets big, right? And my follow-up video is doing something completely small and monumental. All those people that subscribe to me for doing this are going to be hoping to see something to this level, if not better. If I make another video that's just, without me realizing it, is bad, yeah, I could look into my updates and I could look into my stuff and find it. However, for the average guy who just pops on this channel, it's like, all right, what does he do? Oh, he does this. Oh, he does that. Oh, he does this. If he doesn't see the dislike, he's gonna try to he doesn't know if I'm actually sounding like I know what I'm talking about or pulling the shit out of my ass. Which is another giant can of worms. Alright. Let's see what else this poor guy has to say.
One more common question: is this because YouTube Rewind got lots of dislikes?
Oh my god, they actually remembered YouTube Rewind. I never saw any YouTube Rewind, so I I highly doubt that's the reason, but
No. Although there are some teams internally who have learned the hard way what it feels like to get lots of dislikes. Now, this again is about protecting all creators and making sure they have a chance to succeed and feel safe in doing so.
oh, okay, you want us to feel safe in doing so. Okay, I appreciate that mindset, but again, going back to if a random Joe doesn't see the amount of dislikes on my video, he doesn't know if I'm pulling shit out of my ass on purpose or not, and oh, well, you just only see it privately in your analytics. Yeah, but there's just basic communication, you know? It's robbing the basic communication of, oh, I need to look up a YouTube tutorial on how to fix a car part. Does this guy know what he's doing, or does this guy know what he's doing?
Alright, so that's the update. I hope it doesn't cause too much frustration. Honestly, I think you're going to get used to it pretty quickly, and keep in mind, other platforms don't even have a dislike button.
Okay. Hmm. I doubt you're supposed to run into any frustration with this, buddy. You could have chosen the worst. You could have chosen a lot better set of words. And what he says about our platforms. Yeah, YouTube is the biggest video sharing platform in the world. All right. As much as all the other platforms try their best to make a presence, YouTube and Google have such a strong iron will product that it's impossible to do. Oh, they don't even have dislike buttons. Man! They don't even have dislike now. Okay, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy and say, man, have you seen porn sites? They have likes and dislikes, and they can extend, and you could go full screen, you can go mini screen, you can do a lot of things on a porn site you can't do on YouTube. Obviously, I'm not going to switch to a porn site because YouTube stuff, but there's still feedback on that. So the whole claim of other people don't even have a dislike button, dude. If porn can do it, YouTube can do it. Okay, that there is there's they could have him said that a lot better, but no, they are literally telling everybody to be angry at this poor guy who is he looks like he knows what the hell he's doing. He knows what he almost looks like he's talking about, but what the script that he's given, nobody is buying it. I can guarantee you nobody is buying it. I can guarantee you if the numbers were actually shown on this like this, it'd be a hell of a lot bigger than 20K. I can guarantee you that.
So, consider that. Thank you, and I hope you're well.
I hope he's well. I hope he gets better, and I hope all the flack that YouTube is getting is being directed at YouTube corporate and not that poor guy. So let's look at the comments. Let's look at the comments. See if you recognize any of yours. Shout out if you do. Let's see. Yes. Can we see the research? Can we see those studios? This is pointless if you're still showing a dislike in amount of creators. It shows with the protect creator, organize, and come. Yes, absolutely yes. Has YouTube responded to this? This feels like a great PR opportunity for YouTube to, save their ass here. But let's see. Um hide 100. No, I want to see all the replies. Okay, maybe not all the replies. What are? Let's see. No, I want to see. I want to see the replies. Okay, so YouTube PR. If you're still just grappling and finding a way to, this is your golden moment to actually reach out and talk to us right now. Like comments like this, like props to this guy reading what's written on the wall and saying, "Hey, what's going on?" So let's see what else. Truly disgusting. Okay. So we got some people kind of copying and pasting, which yeah, okay. You see, here's a problem with. Okay, so there seems to be a continual copy and pasting going on with one, two, three, four, five. All right, so either that's one guy making five different channels saying the same thing, or that's five different people uh, copying and pasting and then just doing that, which could also be a good single message to them. I mean, I look at the email campaign Arc did with GW. So, and here's the annoying part about it. YouTube does a video like this, and there's giving themselves a good golden opportunity to be real with the fans and the creators. But if they actually, yeah, okay, so this is some people are literally just copy and pasting what's going on here. So yeah, that's spiraling pretty dang good. So I feel bad for the poor guy they threw up in front of the camera because he's clearly reading from a script. He otherwise he would probably be and he's doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk over as he talks because just you can tell by body language just what's going on here. All right, so he's reacting to some sort of script, probably behind the camera, and he's doing his best with basically something he does not like. All right, I hit his hands going back and forth over and over again. He's trying to communicate. He's sincere. He's actually trying to be professional and trying to be, like just the average guys watching it. And also trying to be understanding from the YouTube corporate speak. However, he's trying to baby up YouTube corporate speak. So this poor guy is not really helping himself here. I mean, my faith in humanity is probably too big to say. Oh, I hope that guy doesn't get too much flack. But he's. If this is the main guy, if this is the main guy on the research team that YouTube is putting money down that he could soothe all the angry masses, either give him a better script or find another guy, okay? Because this can't work. This can't work. He's trying because all the movements he's doing, he's looking like basically a boss that's trying not to get hard on a coworker of his that's messing up while in front of a customer at the same time who's angry at both him and said coworker. So he's screwed no matter what he does. So I feel bad for him. So any hate you guys throw at this video, don't be it at this poor guy. Make sure you get corporate's attention. And it seems you guys are doing some pretty good stuff so far with some of the truly disgusting copy paste going on here. So again, this could have been a great moment. Oh, read more FAQs in today's update. This okay. Let's see. But the number of dislikes on a video will no longer be visible on the video's watch page. Exact discount. When is this happening? This change is rolling out starting today. It's 2 weeks ago. I'm late on this, but Why don't you just make the options? Why don't I just make this optional for creators? This is optional for creators today. Wait, what? So the day they rolled it out, they made it optional for creators to turn off the dislike button or not. Turn off likes, dislikes on their videos. They can be bullied or harassed for their decisions. Ultimately, you're basic. Yeah, that's because you're. Okay. This is optional for creators today. But when you've seen when creators choose to turn off dislikes, they could be harassed by their decisions. Again, welcome to the internet. It's not a pretty place. Nobody's holding each other's hands kumbaya saying, we can do it often. I mean, yeah, that happens on very rare occasions, but it's the internet. People are gonna people no matter what you do with them. Which is why all the big channels that turn off their comments get so much flack. And the best way to get their attention is either email campaigns or Twitter bomb campaigns or dislike bomb campaigns. Ultimately, it's because YouTube is responsible to protect the community and create. Okay, listen, look, I'm glad you want to protect us creators. I really am. But you're also still robbing tools from us to talk to people. Okay? I don't understand how that those two wires could get crossed. Dislikes count help me. No, if it's working, what am I supposed to do now? I count comments get. Oh, okay. So that's a good question that they should have brought up. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised they didn't just throw all these questions and answer them in a video. Like counts comments are still a good way to sense videos quality, especially educational for tutorials. Okay. Alright, so like counts and comments are still a good way to get a sense of video's quality, especially for educational tutorials and educational videos. Okay, so they know what the problem is. This way, users can see what other viewers' opinions of the videos. Discount. YouTube 4.6k. Like, no. I guarantee you that again, if the dislikes was on, this will still be a lot more. But no, they threw this poor guy up here. Not Angry Joe. I don't see Angry Joe actually jumping on the whole yay no dislike button train. Um, here let there we go. Yeah, he's not even liking what he's reading just by the tension in his wrist. Well, the veins kind of popping out in his hands, and just how he's acting, reading this. I feel bad for this guy, but at the same time, YouTube doesn't have my sympathy. Okay, it does a little bit, but not. I don't know. I know I'm a bit late to this conversation. Something about battling a virus I can't exactly name fully on YouTube without it being taken down. Probably jumping in and something about maybe work life happening, but still, like, just turn the numbers back on. That's all you need to do. Just turn numbers back on, keep comments rolling, let the creator decide whether they want comments turned on and off, and boom, you're still good. You're still good. Oh, well, what if they get harassed? Okay, that's kind of the ballpark of YouTube and the internet. And if you make anything on the internet and you expect nothing but praise, oh, you sweet summer child, please do not reliably make stuff online. Okay, you will get way too depressed, way burnt out quickly. Okay, because feedback is necessary to grow, whether especially on the internet. Because the internet is the internet, and everything you put up there is going to be up there forever. So obviously, it's like YouTube, if you want to protect creators when they jump on in, just do like a mandatory, hey, here's what to prepare for if you're serious about working YouTube. You're going to run into some fan feedback. There's good ways to react to it and bad ways to react to it. You could do a whole series of videos, instant fire money. Instant fire money, and keep the likes and dislikes on there, and then like have like your big YouTubers like show up, say like reacting to fans or stuff like that, and to help people jump in and actually be more comfortable popping up YouTube videos and stuff. I don't know if this will be demonetized or not. If you enjoyed what you like, share, subscribe. If you don't like, okay, I would say if you don't like, by all means hit the dislike button. But obviously, I can see the numbers on a dislike button. So if you do not like this video, like you don't want anybody else to listen to my dribble on into anybody else's ear, you could do one of two things. You could do a copy and paste thing like here, and that will tell me like a comment like that, seeing that multiple times, that will tell me, okay, I messed up. I gotta do that next time better, or just simply write dislike on video. I'd rather deal with that for my videos and upcoming projects than having no dislike button, because then that's feedback. That's feedback I can use to adapt and change my stuff to hopefully make better videos for y'all. So, also, here's a good idea. Probably hit dislike on this video just to again, it's not because of the guy saying everything. It's because of what he's saying. Okay, YouTube. So if you're really serious about helping your creators out, turn the numbers back on. Keep fighting, Battle Brothers.